Hi coloring friends, welcome back to my channel. I am going a little mermaid crazy over here. So I thought I would take the time to do a little video kind of doing I guess an update on where I am with all my mermaid things and maybe do a little coloring and try to get finished mermaid because I have a lot started this month and not a lot finished. So let me just show a little bit of work what I'm working on here. Um, I do have other finished pages. I don't know what it is with the mermaids, but I keep starting them and I'm not finishing them. So this book is absolutely falling apart here. Let me see if I can carefully flip to the front. In the Big Fantasy Coloring Book by Molly Harrison, I have one started here. Like I said, totally falling apart. The binding is not even in the book anymore. And it's in several pieces. So I started this mermaid here, and I think she is, for the most part, done. I'm just debating on what color I want to make her hair. I haven't figured it out yet. Honestly, I'd like it to be black, but I feel like if it's black, I could just leave it because it's already got the black in it. So I don't know. I may end up doing the background area first and seeing how it looks against it, and deciding that way. And then I have a stone started here. Some of that I'm not crazy about. I had a whole video I did where I showed, I was using these Mart color pencils, um, and I was trying them out on this page, which I did use on her skin and then on the stone here, and you can kind of see, come a little closer so you can see, this is what I don't love, is that, like, it almost looks like you colored with a crayon there. That bothers me. And I just can't get it to blend out. Like, I've tried other things over top, and I've tried kind of smudging it out, and this is as good as it gets. So, so yeah, these pencils, not a huge fan, um, on this kind of paper. And again, the same thing with her skin. I really had to burnish over it quite a bit to get it to look the way it does now. And even that I'm not super thrilled about, but it'll do. It's fine. Then I have the big one here. This is in Mythic World by Kirby Rosanis. And I am working on this one here. This is part of a buddy color I'm doing. And whew, push it up so you can see where I actually did something. So I'm working on, decided to tackle a lot of the greenery first. I'm taking my own advice, and that is something I feel comfortable with coloring, so I'm tackling that first. Um, and then I'm seeing her in lots of deep, deep, dark purples. So yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna keep working at it little by little. I've been honestly just leaving it open on my desk, and that way, as I go by, if I have inspiration or feel like tackling a little thing on it, then I can, um, just get something accomplished in it little by little. Um, so we'll see. I'm already debating if these orangey flowers are the right color choice for this, and yeah, we'll see. But but hey, I'm doing it. I'm working on it. So that's something. That's in the Mythic World by Kirby Rosanis. And then we have this one that I've been working on, and this was in a box that I got last month from Deborah Muller's Etsy site. Um, it is the one of the images that she had printed on sort of a purpley toned paper, so I thought that would be fun. And I am very close on this one. I know the tail, it's so purpley, and then I decided to do purple for her. So the tail color, it is colored. It doesn't pick up as much on camera as in person, but um, it is colored. And so I'm really left with the skin and hair, the other half of her hair, and then a little bit of accenty, the rest of her skin. And then I need to do this sun up here, which I think I'm going to do a combination of some gold gel pen and then some metallic paint for the actual sun. So um, I think that's what I'm going to work on now, is just tackling a bit more of her hair, maybe just chat a little bit, and yeah, hopefully get some a little bit further towards having at least one mermaid colored. I do have another one downstairs in a Lulu Mayo book of her A Million Mermaids. I have another one started in that that is also about halfway done. So yeah, it's time to buckle down and actually start finishing some of these. So that's the plan for right now. All right, and I am using the TomBow Irojitin pencils. Um, they are in a box set. I have two of the box sets. They look like this. So I pulled out some of the very fluorescent colors that are in the set, and I think it's looking kind of cool. Hair is not my forte. I am definitely on the learning level of hair coloring. And especially these pencils, they're a little on the challenging side to use for hair because they are definitely more of a layering pencil. They're very, very hard lead. So it's a little more challenging than, at least for me. So yeah, I've been following all of the beautiful pages everybody's been posting for MerMay and feeling like, I don't have anything done. I just keep starting them and then not finishing. I don't know. I guess sometimes I just get in that mood where it's like I can't make myself buckle down and finish. I'm not sure what it is that causes that, but it gets annoying because you hate to force yourself to sit down and color because it's supposed to be fun. But at the same time, sometimes you have to kind of discipline yourself and be like, okay, enough is enough. Finish what you started. I apologize for the lack of, I feel like I've missed a video or two here. And I don't know if that's partially because of the whole, I'm struggling to get stuff colored, or it has been nice out, so that's always kind of tough for me too, because I hate to just sit inside. So then I will take my coloring outside to do, but then it's harder to film, so that may be something I look into in the summer, is figuring out a good way to film outside. If I can tackle that with the lighting and all that, we'll see. It would be nice because I know as soon as it starts getting really nice out, I just feel the draw to be outside in it. All right, and where is my, yep, this one. I was really uncertain when I started with the fluorescent hair, if that was a mistake, with the purpley tail, if I should have done purple hair, but I think that's part of the fun of mermaids, is you can kind of go really out there with the hair, and it works no matter what. Okay, let's see. I think this next chunk here is part of her face, so I'm gonna go on to the next one. I am not gonna make that orange because I don't want it to be two oranges coming out of the same area, so we're gonna do pink for the next one again. And I was kind of alternating that on the other side too, where I didn't want, I want it to look like mostly pink with orange highlights, I guess. And then kind of alternating as I went. So I'm gonna leave that up there as a highlight area. Yeah, I've kind of come to realize with hair, I've watched plenty of videos of people doing gorgeous, gorgeous things with hair, and I'm kind of going with just diving in and trying out different things myself and seeing what I like the look of and what I don't, and going from there. So it's kind of a, I think that's kind of the way coloring goes for anything, is you can watch someone else do it all you want, but until you get in there and try to figure out what works best for you, then you're just, oh, totally lost my train of thought. I guess just basically it doesn't work to just sit down and try to emulate someone else. You have to play around with it, get your own style, get your own feel for it, and enjoy the process. That's what I'm trying to say. There we go. I mentioned in my haul video, which I think will go up before this one, that we've had a bit of bad luck here, I guess you could say. Well, first off, our stove, the burners all started not pumping the flame, I guess, out properly. Like you couldn't control it anymore. It was like all, like even on the lowest setting, it was like massive flame. And it was, well, for one thing, you could smell gas anytime, all the time. It was like, I think, leaking gas out, which is really not good. And then because of the extreme flame coming out and shooting around the sides of all of our pots, it was like basically creating a soot on the outsides of any pot you would use at any time. And I had just gotten a new set of pots, maybe a month earlier. These really pretty cream colored. I found them on Amazon and they were so cute, as cute as the pot can be. and they're all absolutely ruined. They're black on the outside now, so there's that. But obviously we needed to get a new stove as soon as possible because that was not good. Not good, not safe, nothing. So we got a new stove, and that was about $1,000. So there was that. And then a couple of days ago, my husband's check engine light went on in his car, and he's got something going on with it, which is super frustrating because it is a 2019 Subaru, and we are still paying for it. So it is kind of frustrating that there's like engine-y stuff that's going bad right now. And we can't even get into the dealership to get it looked at until next week. So we're kind of holding our breath and waiting to find out what that is going to cost. And it is definitely not under warranty anymore. I think the warranty covered through 60,000 miles, and we are at 74 on it. And that's not what I wanted to do. That's okay. It'll be okay. And unfortunately, we bought his car first and turned down an extended warranty. And we did buy it on my car. We bought my car after that, and mine has an extended warranty, but his does not. So we're kind of stuck there with whatever it might cost. Yeah, I'm scared. And after just spending $1,000 on a new stove, it's kind of like two blows really close together. And on top of that, my oldest just got her license, and so we officially had to add her to the insurance, and that is another expense. So yeah, it's just been ugh. And then we already had planned a summer vacation. It's not a huge one. Luckily, we had already kind of tapered ourselves on the spending of a big vacation. It's only a couple days, and we're going to New York City because the kids really wanted to go and, check out all the sights there and all of that. So that is the summer vacation, and we already have most of it paid for. We're going to be taking the train there, and that was what we found was the cheapest way to get there. And but my biggest worry is the food while we're there, because we're staying in a hotel, so it's going to be, I think we did get a hotel that has breakfast in it, so that'll help. But we're 5 of us, so food adds up quickly, and I can only imagine in New York City that it adds up even quicker than other places. So kind of in the back of my mind is that expense that's coming too. Plus we will have to board our dogs, so that's going to be another couple $100. And it just feels like it's too expensive to just exist anymore. I guess, you know, obviously I'm super grateful that we can just replace our stove when it goes down, and we can fix our car, and you know, I'm very grateful that we are able to take care of those expenses when they come up, but it doesn't make it fun. It really doesn't make it fun. But yeah, it is what it is. We'll get through it. But like I said, that's why I'm tapering back on any of my coloring spending for now, because I've got plenty anyway, so it's not like I need any more, and that money just needs to be shuttled over to something different right now, so that's the plan. Not nearly as fun though. Although I have to say, we have our new oven in, and we've had it for a couple weeks now. Oh, it is so nice to not have that soot on everything every time I cook, and the peace of mind of having one that isn't smelling like gas and all of that. Oh, it's a relief. So it was expensive, but well worth the cost. The lighter here. There we go. Yeah, but I was saying I was nervous about the commitment to the fluorescent hair on her, and I kind of like it. I'm happy with I like the fun pop, and I like using bright different colors like this. I think it's fun, and like I said, when it's a mermaid, you can really get away with it. You can get away with it anytime because it's your page, and if you want to if you want to color an animal in fluorescent orange, then you go ahead and do that. But this is just an added benefit that it's a mermaid, and it can be extra fantastical. And also, I was curious how the fluorescent would show up against the purple paper, and I like how it's showing up too. It's really fun. Oh, let's see. Then we get into the tricky part. This down here, coloring in here, is like following a maze. It's like coloring in a maze. I guess that's the nature of the beast with hair, but let me see. I'm gonna do this one. I think I'm gonna do the rest up here as pinks. I keep wanting to color this area right here, and then having to tell myself again that it's skin. I'm pretty sure it's skin. Where's my lighter pink? How's everyone else's May going? Are you seeing nice weather where you are? Hopefully you're having a bit better go of it than we have been. That's all right. Let me get this last bit of hair back here. I actually think the other, as I recall, the other mermaid that I was working on in the Lulu Mayo Mermaids book, I think I actually was using the fluorescent crazy art pencils that I have. So I guess I'm in a fluorescent mood this month. That wasn't the intention when I started off with this page. I'm gonna flip it just a touch here so I can get that at a better angle here. Oh, that was the other thing that we had. One of my dogs had their annual vet visit too, and of course, whoops, that's not right. Let's back up a step here. And of course, the prices have gone up there as well, which is to be expected, but oh man, like I said, you start to feel like it's hard to exist. I mean, it just feels like even just the groceries nowadays, I'm trying so hard to be conservative and scale back a little bit and do the more budget friendly foods and all of that, but it's still, I have two teenagers and one is a football playing boy, so yeah, he's hungry. He's hungry a lot. Okay, and speaking of money, I need to start getting ready for work. So I'm going to cut this off here, leave it at that. And it was nice to make at least a little more progress on one of my mermaid pages and actually participate in some of the MerMay fun. I've been seeing so much of it and feeling like I needed to join in a little bit. So that was nice to do. I hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of what I've been working on. All right, editing me popping in here real quick. I thought I'd show the finished mermaid here. I love how she turned out. Really happy that I went with the pink and orange fluorescent hair, especially on this purplish paper. I think it just looks so cool. I added a few little touches. I colored some eye makeup on her and then used just a wink of Stella. I don't know if it'll pick up on the camera. And then the sun's rays have gold gel pen over them, and then a gold, well, two different colors of gold metallic paint from my art philosophy paint set. And then the little tattoos on her elbows and the gem on her forehead are also the metallic art philosophy paint as well. And yes, so much fun. Love Deborah Muller's work. Always fun to do. Um, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed seeing the process of this a little bit and then the finished page at the end. And happy MerMay. Thanks so much for joining me. I will see you in the next one. Bye.